Hey there, my name is John. This is John in Canada, and if you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe. We're posting videos, informative videos about international educated nurses who want to practice in Canada. If you're an internationally educated nurse planning to work in Canada, one of the first hurdles you'll face is proving your English proficiency. But the rules aren't the same across all provinces. So in this video, let's go over the English language requirements for nurses applying in British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba, and I'll break them down in a way that's easy to follow. Let's start with British Columbia. To show your English proficiency in BC, you need to submit evidence that's no more than 2 years old. This can be done in one of two ways. First option, you can pass all 4 components, reading, listening, writing, and speaking, of either the CELBAN or IELTS academic. Second option, you can combine multiple pieces of evidence, such as completing a BCCNM recognized or Canadian approved nursing education program in English, completing primary and secondary education in English in Canada, having current registration as a practicing nurse in a Canadian province that required English proficiency, a letter from your employer confirming that you've practiced nursing in a mostly English-speaking environment, another letter confirming work experience in a Canadian healthcare setting where services are provided in English, or finishing additional education in nursing or a related field that was delivered in English. Now keep in mind, BCCNM can still ask you to take an English test later in the process if they have any concerns about your language ability and your ability to practice safely. Now let's talk about Alberta. Every applicant must meet the English language requirement to practice as a nurse in Alberta. This can be done in several ways. 1. Completing a nursing program in English in Canada. 2. Having 2 years of nursing experience in an English-speaking environment, or by taking an English language proficiency test. If you got your nursing education outside Canada and haven't yet held a permit here, then you must take an English language test. Here are the approved tests and their minimum scores. For IELTS academic, reading should be 6.5, listening is now 7, it used to be 7.5, writing now 6.5, it used to be 7, speaking you need to get at least 7, and overall should be 7. CELBAN, reading should be 8, listening is 9, it used to be 10, writing 7, and speaking is 8. An important update, you now only need to submit your test scores once. Previously, NNAS checked your scores, but now only the regulator, like the College of Registered Nurses of Alberta, needs them. This gives you more flexibility on when you take the test, but remember, your scores still expire after 2 years. Alberta's regulator, the CRNA, is also working on other options for proving language proficiency in the future, so stay tuned for updates on their website. Moving on to Saskatchewan. If English is not your primary language, you'll need to prove your proficiency. You have a few options. 1. Take one of the approved English tests within the past 2 years. CELBAN, IELTS Academic, OET, or Pearson PTE Academic. Number 2, if you've worked in an English-speaking role as a care aide, LPN, or RN for at least 1 year, you can submit a consent for employer attestation form. Your employer fills this out and you upload it to your application. 3, you can also provide official transcripts showing you've successfully completed a Canadian RN re-entry program. Manitoba. Lastly, let's talk about Manitoba. There are several ways to meet the language proficiency requirement here. If you graduated from a Canadian nursing program delivered in English within the past 2 years, you're considered automatically proficient. But if it's been more than 2 years since you graduated and you're not yet registered as an RN, you'll need to take the IELTS academic test with the following minimum scores. Writing is 6.5, speaking is 7.0, listening is 7, speaking is 7, reading is 6.5, overall score should be 7. These scores already take into account the standard error of measurement of 0.5. So that's a breakdown of the English language requirements for nurses in British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba. I know it's a lot of info, but understanding these requirements is key to getting your registration done smoothly. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need it. Salamat and good luck on your nursing journey in Canada. If you're interested with the rest of the provinces, stay tuned for the next upload. And as always, this has been John from John in Canada. Keep exploring, keep learning. See you on the next one.